Flip the camera around. All right, yeah. So let me okay, great. So yeah, I've been having a hard time with this with the message piece and with the message piece, message recorder, voice recorder in Teams. So I figured I'd try something a little bit different. Okay, yeah, this is the Streamlabs app that I've been toying with lately, and we'll see if this works any better. So yeah, assalamu alaikum, folks. Right now, I'm right in front of you can probably tell I'm at my laptop here, but I'm looking at the opportunity scoring in Asana. I just wanted to give an update on where we are on some of these things. I feel like if I can just do this, then that's less time than that I got to try to drag y'all into meetings, and y'all can listen to this whenever y'all get a chance. All right, so I'm looking at the website redesign on Monday that you've probably heard me mention a few times. That's probably not going to happen, but I mean, you never know. There's still time on the clock. I'm wondering if I would have to mail that. If I have to mail that, then obviously that wouldn't make it. But content wise, what I would like to have in there, and this is we're not even talking about required documents and stuff like that, but just content wise, for the website redesign, and this is not just this particular one in Delaware, but for any of these, a managed hosting component, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what I was looking at last night. So once I get a managed hosting component, I think I'll be good to go. Obviously I wanted Umbraco to get back with me on the partner program. Doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. But if we can get the managed hosting part in there, I don't think it'll matter because we'll do Drupal, we'll do WordPress, we'll do whatever. And a lot of these folks ask for Drupal anyway, so I mean, we'll do whatever on that. And once I figure out that piece, and I think we'll be good to go. Because the database as a service, I think that'll be good. Because a lot of these content management systems require databases. So if we can have a database in the cloud, I think that would be good. And we'll see. Because if it's not on Braco, and Braco is open source, so we can technically just pull that off put it off GitHub and do it ourselves anyway. But I would rather have the benefit of the Embraco partnership. So we'll see. We'll see. And at some point, I'll try to reach out to Sitecore, but I just don't know when I'll get around to that, to be perfectly honest. Because Sitecore probably could be hosted as well, and they probably got their own cloud. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Red Hat Enterprise license for University of Minnesota. Yeah, that's Monday. I shouldn't have any issue getting that out. But if not, if I do, then Habiba and I should be able to do that in 30, 45 minutes. Only thing that's probably outstanding is seeing if they're going to register this deal, allow me to register this deal. So if that doesn't happen today, then we're just going to go with the quote that we have from Red Hat, and see what happens. So after that, I'm seeing some stuff that we're probably not going to get to. I know I got to get on this case management stuff. I know that, and even the document management stuff. Like these are two things that, for one, IBM can probably help us with both of these. And yeah, I just got to. That may be the next thing that I try to focus on once in this. I'm talking like 2-3 weeks from now. Once we get past the data warehouse and some of this other stuff we got going on. But for the website redesign, yeah, I mean once I'm able to figure out the managed hosting piece, I think we'll be good to go. And whether we do Umbraco, Wix, WordPress, Drupal, Kiniko, Sitecore, Sitefinity, any of these folks, it won't matter because we'll have the basic elements in place no matter what we're using. And it may depend on the client itself. They may want Sitecore, they may want Drupal, they may want WordPress. So if you got the fundamentals in place, it really won't matter. Which I guess that's the way you want it anyway. And like I said, Yahya does UX design. We could loop him in, and I think we have a solid team. Project manager that's coming along. Habiba's reached out to some of the folks the African American Chamber recommended to us. So we'll see if they get back to us. I reached out to some of the imams in the community, one in Virginia, one in Maryland. The one in Maryland, I'm talking to a young lady on LinkedIn. She said she may be interested, and Imam Jose, he said he knew a young man who may be interested as well. So I may get back with Imam Jose. He didn't have a PMP, but he said he's working on it. So I think that's, you don't know who I am, but that's good enough. Because even with Hajj Amira, I mean, she didn't have a PMP when we bumped into each other. You know what I mean? So, I'm bigger on character than the actual skill. Y'all already know that because we can teach that stuff later. So I'll probably get back with Imam Jose, and he knew my father very well. Yeah, Jai probably. I think Jai met Imam Jose. He knew my father very well. But so I mean, we'll see if we can get a project management person before. In particular before the Ethiopia website, because that's a big deal. It's a big part of how the proposal is going to be graded. So that's going to be a big deal for that. But I think it's looking like we may have somebody, and that'll be a milestone for us. So I'll be happier. The pre-bid for the telephone system, that's on Tuesday. I did register our company for that. I will see if they get back with me today or Monday with some kind of, because it's a Teams meeting, so they got to send out an invite or something. So I'll see if they get back with me on how to attend that. So I'll give y'all an update on that. But I did figure out how to register our company. So I'll keep y'all updated on that. Outside of that, I think I've hit a lot of stuff that I wanted to hit. The database as a service portion, I did complete last night. So I think we have enough for the sources sought on Friday that goes out to the census. I may have mentioned it, that the maximum amount of pages is 10. So we're just going to put in, a couple sections, one on web design, web development, and then one on database as a service. It seemed like the database part was a big deal to them. So we have that. Habib will do the cover page and all the other nice stuff she normally does. There's no transmittal letters, so we don't got to worry about the transmittal letters. At least not today. At least not for this one. But it looks like Maryland, they that transmittal letter is and I don't know what the other two proposals we did in Maryland also had transmittal letters. So I haven't got any feedback on that yet. So hopefully we don't get dinged on those two, because that'd be a bummer, because that's such a trivial thing. It's such a trivial thing. But rules are rules, and you only gonna trick me one time. You're only gonna trick me one time. I mean, anything else we do in Maryland with transmittal letters, we're going to be on top of. I think we're pretty much done. Okay, data warehouse is Friday. Once we get past all this website business, I think managed hosting is still something that I want to figure out. I think I mentioned that already. So I've been thinking about managed hosting while I'm thinking about Azure Databricks. That's going to be a big part of the data warehouse proposal. After the Databricks, I think I have the minimum content we need to start putting together the technical proposal. I want to add additional pieces, time permitting. Obviously, data warehouse stuff, Power BI stuff. Power BI comes up. It comes up often. Actually, there was one in Buffalo that I wanted to get to, but we just didn't have the bandwidth. But if we already have Power BI stuff written, then we can, that's something that we'd be able to do. I won't say much more beyond what's going on as far as what's going on beyond the 12th, because then I'm just information overload, and I want to stay on your good side. I will say the database as a service stuff we did could theoretically go into a Jets 2 proposal. I mean, we're still a long way out from having enough content for the Jets 2 proposal, but it's not impossible. That is definitely not impossible. Like I said, that's primarily Oracle, VMware, cloud, and project management. So if we have the project management stuff is already written, so database as a service that could easily go into a section about the Oracle database, and they got other databases aside from Oracle too. So that's definitely a conversation we can have. I mean, some other stuff would probably slip, but this is a pretty big proposal, and just me as a competitive person, it would be nice if we can get something. And we already got a little bit of VMware stuff so written up. You know what I mean? So it just seems possible. ESX, I could write some ESXi stuff. Like I said, the Oracle database, we can write a little bit about that, add it to the database as a service. Just focus on the cloud. I mean, it's not impossible. Like I said, the health data portal pre-bid is on Tuesday. That is, I did take a deep. Well, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna put this I'm gonna put it in a separate proposal because separate message because this is further. I think we're done. All right, yeah. Talk to y'all later.